Tonight in Special Assignment, when bad ideas happen to good people. Let's be honest, bad ideas happen to everyone, but this story takes it to the next level.
Fox Connecticut's Jim Altman introduces us to the Connecticut-based writing team whose new book celebrates not just questionable judgment calls, but rather the worst ideas ever.
That's him. That's our anchorman, decked out in the bright white tux with the ruffles, no less. Sure, it was a bad idea for Brent Harden to wear the Bob Eubanks getup on prom night, but not life-changing, not a disaster.
Literally, the Hindenburg is a giant balloon full of incredibly explosive gas.
And that's where the writing team of Dan Klein and Jason Tomaszewski come in.
Here, I will demonstrate a scene from Star Wars featuring Jar Jar Binks exactly as it was in the film.
They're the Connecticut-based authors of the new book, Worst Ideas Ever, a comedic but cringe-inducing chronicle of epic fails. There are the historical, like the Hindenburg and Prohibition, but most of the book focuses on what happens when pop culture bursts. We offer a few of their favorites.
Everybody knows New Coke. Maybe most people remember Crystal Pepsi, but how many remember Pepsi Blue?
Today's the day I double down.
Here's an example of the Colonel in a major fail.
And demand 2 meaty fillets.
11 herbs and spices.
What's up with chicken sandwiches? Big bun.
Couldn't stop this bad idea.
The KFC Double Down.
Oh, awesome. Get yours today.
KFC decided,
So good.
No, bread. We don't want bread. We're going to use as bad as the bread 2 fried chicken sandwiches. The middle of this is going to be cheese, some sort of mayonnaise-y sauce.
So long, bun.
And bacon. So the bread is fried chicken and the meat is bacon.
This is a chicken sandwich.
It's an awesome idea, but it's a terrible idea.
Everybody needs a Yugo sometime.
While we're on a roll, or not,
because now I can afford a brand new car.
the winner for worst car ever,
And it beats my old car full.
the Yugo.
This car was so poorly made that it was not a good value compared to buying an old used car.
TV is still only $39.90.
Quickly after the Yugo coming out, Yugoslavia stopped being Yugoslavia.
A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, a horrible mistake was made. His name? Jar Jar Binks.
He's supposed to be for kids, but he's a racist, bumbling idiot. He talks Misa Jar Jar Binks, and it's supposed to be cute and funny, but it's clearly a racist dialect.
Jason and Dan say bad ideas happen to everyone, but perhaps the worst are yet to come.
The book can change. It can evolve.
Tendo Virtual Boy.
You know, 2 years from now, we can either do a new one, or we could do a new edition of this that takes out some of the things people didn't care about and puts in some of the things that, oh my God, how did we miss this?
In Wallingford,
Our duty to the human race is clear.
Jim Altman, Fox, Connecticut.
For the record, Bob Eubanks was considered a very well-dressed man at the time.
I thought you looked
just
great.
wanted to point that out. Thanks very much. This is the book, by the way, Worst Ideas Ever. Dan and Jason already have plans for another book, Worst Ideas Ever Part 2. These days, they host a weekly podcast called Worst of the Week.
For a photo gallery of the worst ideas ever and more on the authors, go to ctnow.com. And if you have any nominees for worst ideas ever,